Nigerian police force says it has arrested and detained policemen who were captured on live video in a brutal confrontation with an Okada rider in Lagos. This comes on the heels of an assault on a police officer by afrobeat musician and son of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, of course this is Seun Kuti, over the weekend. If you've not seen the video, we will be showing it to you, but please be informed that the scene may be disturbing.
See, go back, go there. Go there, follow them. Come here. Remove your hand.
Apparently, we need to see where this guy is saying. His hand is gone. He can't even move the hand. I went to meet him where he's sleeping. Look at his head. They messed this guy up big time. He doesn't even have money. I had to take him somewhere to eat now. What's your name? Talk quickly.
Alasan.
Stand up. Don't see that this is sorry. I wish it maybe today it happened. Wow.
Meanwhile, Nigerians on social media called on the police force to quickly arrest its officers and avoid double standards. They mentioned that the force should apply the same force and speed it used in arresting the musician who assaulted an officer over the weekend and ensure that the fierce officers are brought to book.
Now, in a swift reaction to the calls on social media, I mean, not so swift, but the Nigerian police force has said it has arrested and detained the policemen who were seen in the viral video brutalizing an Okada rider in Lagos. The police spokesperson Olumuyiwa Dejobi confirmed this on Wednesday evening during a Twitter Space webinar organized by Premium Times. Shameful by the police, and once again,
I mean, they're beating him like, I don't know. Even a criminal will not be beat like this.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and this is the beauty of this, not the beauty, the most disgusting part of all of this is the fact that the Nigerian police officers can do this in broad daylight without fear or shame or worry that they will be caught or that they're doing the wrong thing in broad daylight in front of everybody. That's the boldness that the irresponsibility of the police has caused. And every single time that you hear police spokespersons say they have been arrested, nobody believes the Nigerian police. Nobody believes a word that they say, not from their spokesperson, not from their PRO, not from anybody. Because if you see this in broad daylight, and the policemen can do this and go away and act like it is normal for them, that the police spokesperson would put out a statement saying something like, oh, we are smart enough not to torture him, and referring to Seun Kuti. If they can do this in broad daylight, it means, and this is what it says to me, that there's never been a time when they told you anybody was arrested and jailed and prosecuted, for committing all these crimes, that the policemen actually were arrested. In my opinion, I feel those things were really just, a lot of Nigerians will say that this thing is really just pictures that were taken.
In all fairness.
And, none of these policemen were truly punished. Because a police force that knows that when you are caught doing these things in broad daylight, you will lose your job, will not do this kind of thing.
Exactly what we said. And in all fairness, if the police is going to be fair, the same treatment they've meted out to Seun Kuti, they should do the same to these policemen. We want to see the policemen. It's not a situation of, oh, they have been arrested and detained. Who are these? What are their names? Who are these men? What are their names? And in the same way that they published, or they shared Seun Kuti's mugshots, are they going to do the same for their police officers?
But that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. If in history of, because this is the 978,000th time that we're seeing a situation like this, police brutality on social media, we're seeing it live. And this is not at night, it's not hidden, this is in broad daylight. We've seen it so many times. We've seen situations where police have opened fire on innocent citizens. But if the police force and the men of the police force understand that they will be duly punished, when these things happen, these things will reduce. And that's why it continues to create doubt that when you see those photos of policemen have been arrested and they've taken off their uniforms.
You have second thoughts, you don't really doubt. Anyway, let's continue the conversation. Nigerians, of course, continue to worry about the incessant attacks by police officers on its citizens. Social media was agog with receipts of these dastardly acts. Musician and actor known as Ikechukwu posted a video of how an Uber he rode in was stopped and the driver was attacked by the police. Now, in this video that you're about to see, listen carefully to how the graduate and the driver kept asking why he was attacked, and also see the aftermath of the confrontation.
What's the meaning of that? Come here, come here. What's the meaning of that? You are beating us. What's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of that? How can you punch me in my mouth? Who punched you? You punched me in my mouth. Yes, you. Oh my God. No. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Leave my phone.
Sorry for the incident. I'm very sorry.
Boss,
Sorry for the
please,
incident.
please, they are my people. I'm begging on their behalf.
Sorry for the incident.
Please, I use Almighty God to beg. Don't take this thing serious.
Sorry for the incident.
But we take it
Very
serious
sorry.
now. If the senior man that uses head to carry it, that one thing. Please, I use God to beg. Please forgive us.
So my torn trousers now, uncle.
Sorry for
My
the
torn
incident.
trousers, my wounded, my broken tooth now, uncle.
Just what I'm dragging ourselves.
I'm very, very sorry.
Please, God.
Sorry.
I mean, so
You have it.
people would argue, and I remember during the NSARS protest that they were, asking police reforms and some of all of that. But I don't think you can reform filth. I honestly don't think you can reform or you can retrain complete filth. Because if you look at the quality of persons and the rot in the police system generally in Nigeria, these things would almost never end. And of course, the gaslighting that follows every single time that these things happen, where you see situations like this and the police spokesperson take their time, they might respond to you in 2 days when you see these videos.
So
But
what happens, or what has happened now, is it seems like there's a subtle, unspoken rivalry between the citizens and the police. It's almost like, this time around,
No, but,
the police has done
but
that.
it is growing, and this is what started the NSARS protest, because year after year, month after month, week after week, there was one video or the other continuing to be released on social media saying police brutalizing citizens. And so when when the NSARS thing was triggered, every single person that had seen those videos decided that they were going to be a part of that protest, and they stood on the streets until they felt like something needed to be done or something was done. Well, until the 20th of October in 2020. But that's what started it, and it's once again starting again, where we see one video after the other and another and another and another, and then at some point there would be something that would trigger Nigerians again, the young Nigerians again, where they would once again say enough is enough. But do we have a government or a police force that has ears? No, we don't. We have a government that tries to gaslight you and lie to you, even right in front of, where there's evidence right in front of you. They lie to your face and tell you that what you're seeing is not really what you're seeing.
So until we get to the point where we can have actions and consequences, we will not see any change until people can be made to pay the price when they have hurt people, regardless of who you are. I mean, regardless of whether you're wearing a uniform or not. If you've committed a crime, you should be made to face the tune, to dance to the tune that you have played. So until we start to see police officers who have maybe not just been stripped of their offices, but also gone to jail for assaulting citizens, we would then not see the change that we desire to see in the police
not,
force.
and genuine punishments, not
Yes.
just those photos that are taken, because at this point it might be genuine rather, but nobody believes. Because if you for example, the Seun Kuti thing now is a lesson that every Nigerian would learn, that you should never assault a police officer. It's clear.
Yes, that's
it's
a
clear.
ground,
And
ground
everybody
rule.
would learn that lesson immediately. They always knew, but this is like a reinforcement of that lesson. But if we've seen police brutalizing Nigerians over and over and over and over, and while we're seeing this, we are seeing pictures of them court-martialed or whatever, but it still doesn't stop. It means that they're not learning any lessons in the police
think just
force.
like we talked about reviewing the quality of candidates that we have applying to the presidency, we need to review the quality of the recruitment process for the Nigerian police. That's another conversation for today. But if you find out the recruitment process is something you can't imagine, there needs to be a total overhaul in that sector. We have come to the end of Breakfast Central, but let's share with you what's happening later today on News Central.